Okay, so today we got a little video request from the Mindsmith, and it was on my last auction video, and he asked a pretty good question, and it's how to find decent, good flips. So, and here we are now. So for flipping, I'm gonna be using this just to make it a bit easier for myself. So we'll go with the budget he put, which is around 30 to 40. We can go less than that because why not? So for good flips, is basically just looking at prices. So let's do what I usually do. Storm, that's not how you spell it. Storm chestplate. 5 star, lowest, and in the bin. So let's say, okay, I already don't see anything, to be honest. You know what, we'll just use this as an example. Last stand 4, last stand 5. Right next to each other, 500k difference. This is already not a good flip. But I could potentially buy this and put it higher. The problem is there's a bunch of mythics right in front of it for the cheapest. So no good storm chestplate flips right now. I could go 4 star, but let's be honest, who buys 4 stars? Same for 3. So we'll stick with 5. Now, now we know there's nothing for Storm Chestplate, so we'll move on. Let's go to Necron because it's a bit more expensive. Let's see. So the cheapest right here. Last stand 4. Last stand 4 for 45 mil. What's the next one? Okay, so this is already a problem. There's Mythics literally right next to it. And last stand 5 is 46 mil. These don't have last stand, so I might actually be able to probably buy this. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, no. Yep, this is not a good flip. Because the difference between last stand 4 and 5 is only about 1 mil. And you can't even, this isn't even worth it because of all these mythics. Which is basically adds an extra 5 mil value depending on the price of recoms. Okay, so that's when we move on. I don't know why I did that. So let's go to leggings. Now let's see if I can find one. I want to actually find a flip. Because I'll be honest, I'm running out of flips myself. And what happened? Yeah, I'm running out of flips myself in my own auction house. So yeah, I'm hoping I can find one or two things on the spot right now. Ooh, Legion. Never mind. Already pretty bad. Now I could look through all the mythics, but that will take too long. So let's move on to Storm leggings. This is way under the little price range that I was told to look through, but it never hurts to look. Besides, I always look for at least 1 mil. Right here. This one, it looks good. Wisdom 5, Smarty Pants 3. Okay. So we can put this. How much does it cost? I'm just gonna round it up to 13 mil. Growth 5, protection, necrotic. It has hot potato books, Smarty Pants 3. Yeah, this is a flip. Now I just need a. Does it have wisdom? It does. Okay, so why is this such a really big price difference. Okay, so I can buy this for basically 13 mil and sell it for around here. Yeah, I could go 17 mil, but I'd rather not because it will have less of a chance for someone to buy it because a mythic one is right next to it. So we'll buy this, sell it for 15 mil. So finding good flips is just knowing prices. And you can literally just eyeball it too. Like that one, I don't really know the prices for Smarty Pants, but I definitely know that Smarty Pants and Wisdom 5 is definitely worth more than Wisdom 3 with no Smarty Pants. So, yeah, right there, you go from 13, basically 13, to 15 mil right here. And this one still needs to sell. I bought this for like 24-ish mil. If it doesn't sell, then it's okay. Now, let's go to something that where I can actually do a good example. Livid daggers, because weapons have very important enchantments on them. Let's say this one, combo 5. Never mind, non-existent. Soul Eater? Okay, you know what, we'll just use it. So for this applies for all weapons and armor. You have to look at their enchants. Like or was it this one has a lot of tier 6 enchants. And Soul Eater, but only level 1. So you want to look for something like similar to this, and it has a suspicious reforge. So to find a good flip, you need to find something cheap that looks good. Let's say this one, which someone already bought, so kind of sucks. But you can see Soul Eater 1, it has hot potato books. It's a 5-star, suspicious dagger, bunch of tier 6, with Soul Eater 1. So if we can look for something with equal value, like this one has Soul Eater 2, but this thing also has a bunch of tier 6 enchants, a few tier 4 enchants. So maybe we can push it a little higher. So from 10 mil straight, whoever bought this, unless they're keeping it, could potentially sell it for 11-ish mil. Yeah, about here, which is still about a 1 mil profit, plus the auction tax is like 1%. I'm just gonna say like 900k. Yeah, about 900k you'll get from it. So yeah, we can even go for something like pets. Pet. There we go. Lowest. Now pets is a little different. We're gonna go for, well, you don't really need legendary yetis, so we'll go for epics. Right here. Level 59 for 16.5 mil. And it's literally right next to a bunch of level 1s. So you want to, for pets, to find a good flip, you look at the level and the pet candy used and the item. This one has 5 out of 10, so it already loses value for that. But you want to find something near its level. So like right here. So 15.5 to 17.3. That's not bad. But because of the pet candy, and it's like one level lower, I'd say can bump this up to not that much. Maybe you can go for straight 17 mil, but you'll only make with the tax, I'm gonna say about 200k profit, which is still not bad. So yeah, we'll go back to the swords. We should probably do this. So yeah, the swords is a really easy example. So we'll go to Mythic because, again, more expensive, and people are lazy to actually get their own stuff and resort to buying, like me. Right here. Cool. Combo 5 Fabled. Now I'm already next to Soul Eater, so that's already a big sign of a bad flip. But you can see, did someone buy this? No. Okay, good. Soul Eater 2. It has Cleave, Fire Aspect. It basically has all the enchants you can get, and a few level 6, a few level 4s. This one has a few, so maybe I can not go higher because this thing exists, which is so much better. Let me click on it. So if I want this, it's withered too. So that's when I look for something near as good as this. Right here. 13.5 mil. Withered Soul Eater 2. So this alone, if I'm looking at the prices and what it has, this is already 500k profit without subtracting the 1% tax from it. Okay, I can put it right around here. 14, I'm just gonna say 14.5. So I can go from 13.5 to 14.5, which is not bad at all. Yeah, this is actually not bad at all. I'll actually do it. And I'll go lower too, just so it has a higher chance of buying. Right there. 2 days. There we go. Easy. Now, if I want to summarize this, it's basically just keeping a close eye. You see something good, like let's say, just in case you don't have the mod, you can just go, ooh, wait, that's 200 mil. Why would someone even do that? Lowest price, and there we go. Like, you can even look for something like this. This is a 3-star for 7 mil. It has nothing special on it, but it's still a 3-star. So this is where you look for the next 3-star, which is right here. So already, not that good. Let's see if I can find something decent from just looking through here. Okay, a 4-star for 8.5. It is better than this one, that's for sure. Okay. What was this? 8.5? It was 8.5, okay. So I'm gonna say I can make about 500k, or with the 1% tax, maybe 400-ish k. Yeah, about 400k profit with the tax included. Only because it's a 4-star. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. It's a 4-star, spicy, so nothing special. And it has sharp 6, which is also not that special, but it is a good enchant to have. Like, personally, I would rather buy this, but I'd also rather have an extra star. So, right around here, I'd say 9 mil max for this. They're still okay. But bigger flips are the ones that can be the most profitable. Like as you saw from this one right here, I went from how much? 12, 13 mil basically to 15 mil, which is insane. And if we look at the difference between this, Livid, not Livid, what am I doing? Storm leggings, 5-star lowest bin. Okay, mine is not here, but it would be in between these. And as you can see, I sell mine for 15 mil. It's cheaper than this, so it has a higher chance of selling. And mine has hot potato book, so I could have potentially sold it for more, but there is mythics here, which I don't want to try to put anything higher than that. So yeah. So in a way, I lowballed myself. I could have potentially gone higher and made more. Now is that legging still here? Yeah, it's right here because it hasn't updated yet. So yeah, we'll just keep using this as an example. If you're looking for weapons and armor to flip, you want to look at a few things. How many stars the Reforge, if it has hot potato books, the ultimate enchant, and the normal enchant, and of course, the price. And you take all that into consideration and compare it to maybe something like this. It's basically the same thing, but this has Smarty Pants 3, and this one has 1. So this is already worth more than this. This one just doesn't have the Smarty Pants, so it's already worth more than this. I'm not even gonna talk about this one. For some reason, it has Blast Protection 6, and it still doesn't have Smarty Pants, so it's worth more than that. This one has Last Stand 3, which is okay for mages. If they're playing left click mage, sure. But it's this, I'd rather buy this one over this one. So already worth more because it has a maxed out ultimate enchant and Smarty Pants. And if we keep going further, right here, this is where I left off. Wisdom 3, Smarty Pants, it's the same thing, but no maxed out enchant, or no maxed out ultimate enchant, no hot potato books. But other than that, it's pretty much the same aside from, again, ultimate enchant and hot potato books. And I can't go any further because, well, mythics. So this is as far as I go. I made it lower so it has a higher chance of buying. And yeah. Now hopefully it cleared up something for auction flipping. Because I don't really know how to explain it better than that. Because it's literally looking at prices. Look at different prices and comparing them to something else. Like if you see this, you're gonna, like if you don't have this mod, the NEU mod, you're gonna have to note the seller's name just so you don't lose it. Yeah, you're gonna have to note the seller's name so you don't lose the weapon and compare it to something else. Like if I compare these two, this is already, is there, wow, that's the exact same weapon I was looking at earlier. But let's say this one right here did not exist. Like if I saw this 8.2, I would sell it for a bit higher than this to get me a couple 100K profit. Personally, I like to go for flips that are 1 mil plus profit because more money, but it's a bit harder to find. Like as you saw from here, I couldn't find a good storm chest plate. Kind of sucks. Like honestly, I can possibly do this 8.2. 8.2, what am I talking about? 32. Like, I can probably take this. Let's take it. And put it around here. Because mythics exist. So we'll put it in the 33 mil mark. What? 33 mil. 2 days. There we go. Now, we're gonna look at that one, the one I just bought, as my final example, I guess. Where is it? Right here. It has hot potato books. It has the loving enchant. It's 5-star, wisdom 5, and true prot for 31.2. I'm just gonna round it up. Wait, no, 32 mil. Yeah, let's just round it up. This one, it's already worth more than this. So, right off the bat, you can easily put it at 33 mil, which I did. So this is worth 33 mil because I don't want to contest with mythics. And I don't want to highball too much because I could lose profit. Because I'll have to take down the auction, put it back up for fee. So put it lower. I would personally recommend finding a really good flip like this one and putting it a bit lower than where you're trying to compete against, so it has a higher chance of purchase. Right here, mages, would you rather have wisdom? That's what I wouldn't see, because it gives them more mana, which means more power. So wisdom versus last stand. If wisdom is cheaper, then you want to go cheaper. So I went 1 mil cheaper, which is already better than these two because they don't have an ultimate enchant, and this one doesn't even have true protection. Yeah, they don't have, this one doesn't have true prot or wisdom, and this one doesn't have wisdom. But other than that, they're similar, but this is worth more. I could have potentially sold it for 33.5, but like I said, it's better to lowball yourself just a little bit than to take a high risk. Because last time I did that, I tried to sell this, a chest plate similar to this for like 35-ish mil, and it backfired. No one wanted to buy it. I listed it for 34 mil. Again, no one wanted to buy it. So I got desperate, put it up for underpriced 32 mil, and someone basically instantly bought it because it was underpriced and it was a pretty good chest plate. So yeah, it's basically the question of, would you buy it? And what would you think is a fair price for it? If you think it's underpriced, go ahead and check what other people are selling it for and compare it. And if it's good, then go for the flip. If it's not, just leave it alone, because you're gonna potentially lose out on a lot of money. I actually burned through a lot, which is a good thing. Now I actually have some flips here aside from just these leggings. Now, let's see. Yeah, this one. This was the one I sold for 32 mil, and I got 320K tax from it. So yeah, keep that in mind. Keep tax in mind too, so you don't just basically sell it for the same price you bought it for. But yeah, I guess that will be it for this little how to find good flips. So hopefully this helped. If not, then comment down some questions and I'll do my best to answer them. But for now, we'll end it here. And next time, I'll do a little update on the giveaway. I might do a few changes considering it's taking a pretty long time, to be honest. Heck, I already, if all this sells, I already made 110-ish mil. And I think I said the giveaway when I had like 20 mil. So yeah, I'll end it here, and we'll see you next time.